My name is Rico, the Dungeon Master for Season 3, the restoration of the 12 Olympians. This season, we'll find our heroes traveling back to the lands of Eris and Enyo within Harmonia, as they adventure through and see what they have accomplished and completed by restoring the 3 fabled relics, the Sickle of Chronos, the Golden Apple of Discord, and the Robe and Necklace of Harmonia. We'll start with Deborah.
I am Deborah, and I am playing a human rogue named Neith. Her name is Neith.
And I'm Matt, playing a dragonborn monk named Ari Futan.
And I'm Daphne, and I play Gilcyra Venfire, who is a halfling druid.
I'm Jenna. I am a cleric elf, and my name is Lix Balzator.
And my name is Rico. I am the Dungeon Master for Season 3 of the campaign.
Hey, who's ready for
Deborah's Diary?
Yes! Oh, no. We got a solo Daph. Yes.
Can we redo that?
It stays in.
We're doing it live. Fuck it. Let's go.
That is perfect.
Oh my gosh.
Live from the internet.
Left me out to dry.
Dear Diary, in our
Chiquita
last
Pound
episode, our heroes
Felled, defeated, destroyed,
really
conquered.
bathed in their glory as the gods cheered all around them. Ambrosia was served as Hera made a dramatic exit as usual. Peacock feathers shattering into glitter.
He's warming up his dice.
And as our
Peacock.
and as our heroes celebrated their victory, headed out and headed back to Adoni, they found Poseidon, who gave them a tablet made of coral with their directions for their next challenge. Our heroes made it out of the Hydra, but will they make it out of this one? There you go. That was your diary.
The next task, the Poseidon task.
Yeah.
Busting
Finding
the hind.
Busting the hind.
Bust his hind.
But we do have to make sure that he returns alive. Or that they
Oh,
return
right.
alive.
We have to capture it.
Capture the hind. Yep.
Capture
But it
and
can't be
kill.
damaged.
Oh, it's going to be damaged.
We're going to have a couple of burgers out of it at least.
So you guys are
That sounds good.
sitting around at Adoni's house,
Cutting into the muscle of a living creature.
chatting
Good
it
times.
up with Pan and Adoni.
Hi, Pan. Hi, Donnie.
Yep, they're still there. Hi. They never left.
Hi again.
They're all still there where you guys were last time.
Good to see you.
And Pan, in the middle of your guys' revelry, states that Alecto spoke to me before she left. Remember that girl we saved from that shrine?
Yeah.
She's still alive.
Yeah, she's the best.
She's fantastic.
Yeah,
She's
she-
doing well.
She was just with us on at the killing the Hydra.
Well, she had mentioned that you guys should stop by their farm
Oh, yeah.
and say hi before you continue on with your challenges.
No, I love
Aw,
that.
That'd be nice.
I bet there's food there too, so I'm down.
Yeah, guys, we should definitely do that. They're good people.
Be
Yeah,
nice
she
to see them
said,
prospering.
her father wanted to speak with you all.
Nice.
Mhm.
That sounds cool. We didn't get to
Does
see him
she?
last time, I think, right? Did we?
Her father, trying to think who that would be.
There were like a bunch of brothers and shit.
Yeah, isn't she
Awesome. Yes.
like Zeus's sister? Isn't she Chronos' daughter?
Maybe. Let's go find
Well,
out.
I guess we'll find out when we meet him.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, sweet.
So you got to see Alecto.
Yeah, she
Awesome.
looks hale and healthy.
That's cool.
Yeah,
She looks better than when we found her under that shrine.
Yep.
Where did he see her? I'm just curious.
She stepped through the little teleporter pad
Oh, okay.
before you guys.
Yeah.
Along with
Oh.
Theo and Leo.
Oh, I bet it was so great for you to catch up with Theo and
It
Leo.
was really nice catching
You
up
know,
with
Those
Alecto.
guys
Hope you're
did great.
proud of
they
them.
fought bravely and fiercely.
Valiantly.
Yes.
I expect nothing less
Yeah,
of Paladin.
like-
They
Bahamut.
reminded us of you.
They did.
And Bahamut.
At one point, one of them let out a loud roar as he did Divine Strike,
Oh,
and it was pretty BA. So
it's one of our favorites.
it made us think of you. It was almost like you were there with us.
Oh, nice. Well, I've got to get back beyond the mist. It was a pleasure catching up with all of you.
Yeah.
Oh,
likewise.
Would you like some baklava before you go?
No, I'm fine.
Oh.
Thank you. I appreciate
Okay.
the offer. But
Safe journeys.
yeah, it'll be relatively easy. And then Pan goes to Adoni and gives her a hug, and then he goes to Lux and he gives her a hug. Then he goes to Jelsira and gives her a hug, and
I hug your leg.
then he goes
Aw.
to Ari and gives him a big old bro hug.
Yeah, I slap your back too.
Nice. Yeah, there's patting on the back. And then he goes to Neath and gives her a big hug
Oh.
and hugs a little longer than what is normally
Oh.
comfortable.
Whispers in your ear.
Nope, he doesn't do any of that. And then he lets go and he starts to walk away from Adoni's. As he starts to walk away, there is a crackle of electricity in the air. And then there is an apparition of dragon-like wings that spout from his back, made out of this white crackling energy.
Ooh,
Nice.
like Bahamut.
Like Bahamut, yeah. And as he's walking, the wings flap once, and there's a large bolt of lightning that comes out from the sky, shoots up
Nice.
dust, debris, branches, and stuff like that. And as the dust settles, Pan is gone, leaving only a crater where he stood.
There he goes.
What an exit.
Yeah, I thought of that today. I was like,
good.
how's Pan gonna leave and look awesome?
Fucking lightning dragon wings.
Yeah.
That's how. Badass.
Yep. And then you guys hear a roar on the wind that sounds a lot like Bahamut or Pan screaming at an enemy as he drifts off back beyond the mist.
Back beyond the mist.
Yep.
Hope
Where
we get,
time is different, apparently.
2 years.
hope we get
right?
to see
So
him
far,
again
at least,
soon.
yeah. Because you guys were gone for, 35, 40 days off in the Ouija's lands doing that stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you figure 1 month. So
How-
you're looking,
How long have we been hanging out here at Adoni's now?
a couple hours.
Okay.
Just hanging out.
What time of day is it?
It's about early evening.
Oh, okay. Maybe we should camp out here. Yeah, is Adoni here?
Yeah,
Okay.
she's here hanging out.
right here. Adoni, could we maybe like camp out here
Yeah, absolutely.
tonight?
Yeah, there's my home is your home.
Do you got room for us in here? Or should we just make camp outside? Because we're cool either way.
There's room for a couple inside. A couple of you will have to sleep
I'll stay
outside.
outside. I'm not even going to sleep.
But the forest is safe. It's a nice, comfortable temperature out. It's about 69, 70 degrees, light breeze.
Lovely.
I mean-
Celsius? Jesus.
No, Fahrenheit.
I mean, this
Centigrade?
is like heaven to me. So I'm sleeping outside for sure.
Yeah. So if
No.
you're sleeping outside, there is room for two inside.
Me and Jelly, how about we go
Or-
sit by the fire
Yeah,
and play the flute?
everybody can
Yeah.
camp
and-
outside
That
if
sounds
they
great.
Yeah.
Have we eaten yet?
want. No, you haven't.
Oh.
Pan was cooking.
And then he
And-
disappeared?
And then he disappeared, yeah.
In the middle of the
Typical.
cooking.
Like, there's-
Classic Pan.
There's
Um,
still food cooking. It's still there. It's
Okay.
almost ready to be
like,
served.
I'd like to finish cooking it.
Oh, yeah.
Roll.
You do quite well. Actually, yeah, make a survival roll. Let's see if you burn it.
10.
It is perfect.
Yes.
That's
Nice.
exactly what you needed.
All right.
The meat is not burnt. It is cooked hot all the way through. There are some parts that are more rare than others because it was a big piece of meat, but they won't make anybody sick. The Dragonborn will probably like the rarer pieces of meat.
Mm.
It's just, dinner. It's delicious, perfectly seasoned,
Yeah.
perfectly charred pheasant.
Go to Chowtown.
I'd love to find a little spot while Jelly's cooking near the fire or flame and play a little flute because practice makes me better.
The other Pan joins you?
Ooh, the other band.
Are we harmonizing yet?
Yes.
Oh.
He's
I'm
actually
getting better.
He's actually following your lead, and where you're off key or off note, he still plays properly, hoping that your inner ear finds it. Keep doing that, and you'll get a performance increase. Keep that up.
Bitchin'.
You get a raise.
Yep.
Hey, Jelly, Pan's here. Can you throw a little more on the Barbie?
He doesn't need to eat anything.
Never mind. Pan's good.
He's a god. He's perfectly
He's
fine. He's got an
fine.
unlimited
I
supply of
do offer,
ambrosia.
but just for the sake of being polite, I do offer him some food regardless.
Oh, okay.
Knowing
Well,
he'll probably turn it down, but I just want to be
he
polite.
declines it. Not rude. He's like, no, thank you. I'm fine. You
Okay.
guys enjoy.
Okay, good,
Bitch,
because I wanted to
drink
eat it.
ambrosia on
Okay.
the daily.
Yeah.
Their food
Is
sucks
there?
balls.
We're outside, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Nobody went back inside to go to sleep, so you guys are all still outside eating around the campfire.
I would like to go to the closest tree to Adoni's house.
Sure. There's one to the back right side. If you're looking at the house, back right side.
Okay, and I just learned a new spell that I'd like to cast.
Sure.
So it's called Transport via Plants.
Okay.
So what this does is it creates a portal between one plant and another plant.
All right.
So basically, by doing this one action, and I lay my hand on this tree, I'm going to make this a portal,
Just like an anchor point.
an anchor point. Exactly. So anywhere else we are in the world, I could touch another plant, and we
And
could
walk
we could all
between them.
walk between them.
Got it.
What?
Yep. So I figure this is like a safe place for us, like a
Level 6 druid
like a
spell.
safe house. If we ever need to get back here, we know we have that option. So
There is a faint green wispy glow that emanates from the tips of your fingers. As it goes into the tree, you, and only you, can see the tree begin to match and glow the same color as the magic that emanated from your fingertips.
nice.
And the tree becomes warm to the touch, and you feel a pulsing like it has a heartbeat or a pulse of some such. I mean, it's alive, but you can sense the life of this tree, and you've set it as an anchor point now.
Nice.
So this tree is now a tree that you can bamf back to from another plant.
Okay.
Bam.
I also I run back to the after I do that I run
You
back
guys are
to
so
the
cute tonight.
yeah they are. I run back
How long
to
does that last?
I think it's forever, but let me double check.
10 minutes.
Should be a duration on it.
10 minutes.
Well, the
A
duration
minute and a half.
it's one round. So,
So the portal's going to last for a minute.
but I thought I must have missed. Okay, shoot.
That's okay.
Cool though.
Here's what we're going to do, because that was a really super cool thing. The portal, the anchor point will remain until you set the other point, and then the portal will last for 1 minute.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, I think that might. I'm gonna do more research, but I think that might be what it is, regardless.
Like the
Because-
point is there.
Okay, so
at
you
all
have
times.
to touch the destination point at least once. So and then casting the spell is that's the 1 round
Mhm.
duration. So so this is the destination point.
Gotcha.
Cool.
So it'll always be an anchor point.
Cool. All right, so I tell the rest of the party, hey guys, so I enchanted one of those trees back there. If we ever needed to travel back here, we always have that option
Would we come
Awesome.
through the tree?
through the tree.
Like Inuyasha and shit?
Yep, and there's no
Nailed it.
risk involved at all. We don't have to do any.
No checks or anything?
Yep, no checks. We just walk right
Nice.
through.
We don't like get fondled by nature on the way through?
Nope,
Hmm.
not if I have anything to say about it.
What if you don't?
Yeah.
What if we don't get fondled?
What if
I mean, that would. I mean,
What if you
would-
What if
forget
you
to
don't
say
have
something about
anything
it?
to say about it?
Yeah. Nope. It's just a very simple, safe, harmless passage.
That's cool.
I'll bet Raped by Nature is definitely like a Harlequin romance book.
I think it's a Goosebumps title.
Raped by Nature.
It was definitely a major plot point in Evil Dead.
Raped by Nature?
Yeah. Lady gets drug outside by vines that are wrapped to trees.
Oh
and
shit, that is kind of a thing that happens.
Yeah, you get
that's-
raped by nature. That's
that
why I'm
is
saying
exactly
it's definitely
that's
been
exactly
done.
what happens. And then
It's always vines.
it's like hentai tentacle porn but with trees.
I do have a spell like that, but it's not called Rape by Nature. It's called
Should be.
Vine Grass by Vines or something like that.
Oh, so it's definitely Rape by Nature
Definitely.
from
It
now on.
does sound like that. Yeah.
this
I mean, you
game,
can call it what you want,
that
but it's
Listeners, just so you know, I'm rolling my eyes right
Hey,
now.
is the fire that we cooked the food on, is it coals or anything by chance?
No, it's wood.
Still, I mean, is it
Nice.
still, I mean, like, is it gone down or is it still a fire?
Oh no, there are embers and there are a couple whole logs left. Like it looks like it'll last for a couple hours.
Yeah, this is Magic Land where everything is awesome.
Well, the fire was created via magic. Jelsira created flame
Oh,
and
that's right.
lit,
Yep.
lit the fire. So, I mean, the fire is burning magically. The wood is burning slowly.
Gotcha.
Fuck yeah. And even if there was no wood, probably still fire.
Yeah, exactly. There would still be fire because she conjured flame. So,
Magic.
And I can do it again if I need to.
yeah,
I'll
that's just a
fucking do it
cantrip
again.
for you, isn't
Yep.
you? Yeah.
It's so cool.
All right.
Fucking goofy meme.
Hey, have you guys noticed that I've gotten better?
Better
Got
at
my
playing the flute?
Yeah.
Yes, it seems nominally better.
Thank you.
keep at it. Then you'll continue to get better.
It's not awful.
It is not awful. It's actually gotten a lot. It's gotten a lot better. It is palatable. It doesn't offend the senses.
That word.
Yay.
Neither does my odor. Well, I don't smell undead anymore. I might smell, but not undead.
So you guys are free to eat and drink.
I
Do
have,
whatever RP you want. The next beat in the game is you guys go to bed and wake up.
Is the river nearby?
Yeah, it's not far.
Ooh.
And our horses are nearby?
Yeah.
Do we have enough food to feed them?
Yeah,
Are
absolutely.
they down with like this shit, or should we like?
They will not eat meat. They would prefer something else. I mean, they've been grazing and drinking from the
Oh,
stream
okay.
the entire time you guys have been gone.
Are they good?
They appear to be just fine,
I'm
perfectly content.
I'm maybe gonna go
I-
rinse off in the
Yeah.
in the
Take a
river.
bath?
Yeah.
It's not
I
a
do
bad
not
idea.
take a bath, but I definitely go and wash myself.
Oh, are you got? I like see you go first, so I'm like, okay, you go first, and I'll wait.
Well, I mean, I'll walk up a little bit.
I
up
mean,
the
you
river,
can.
go
There's.
down the
It's
river.
a stream. You guys don't all have to take a bath together.
Yeah,
You
but
can,
like if
spread
whoever's
out in
downstream is
intervals.
gonna get hit by the pee,
oh, because you're gonna pee in the water.
probably.
Oh,
Oh
gotcha.
my gosh. Okay, you go downstream.
Well, if
And
even if
I'll
I'm
go
downstream,
upstream.
she might pee in the water, and so it's like, well, I don't even wash
I'm
myself
not
in her
going in the
filth.
water. I'm just like
She's gonna.
No, I'm going in.
Rinse
I'm
off.
doing.
She's gonna rinse
okay.
off.
I'm just rinsing off. So
Bobo
I'll
bath.
go upstream.
Whore bath.
You go downstream. Yeah.
I'm gonna wade in
That's what
and
my
kind
Mima
of
used to call
I
it.
can't
rub
swim.
it all over.
If you go upstream a little
I've
bit
already
more, you
died
can
once in
find
water.
a pool of water with a little tiny waterfall pouring down into it.
Oh, then I do that.
Yeah,
I'll go upstream a bit to find that.
yeah. You can hear the running water from where you're
Oh, I
at.
don't want him to go upstream of me.
Well, you can also hear the running water. You know that there is you can hear that there is a small waterfall somewhere upstream a little
Yeah, but
bit.
I don't want him to pee upstream of me, and then I end up with
Do I hear? Can I hear the waterfall?
Did you go over to the stream?
I would. Yeah, if my horse is near the stream, I want to
then
go up
yes,
to my
you
horse.
can also hear the waterfall.
Okay, I hop on pestilence and just go to the waterfall.
Okay.
I
could've
splash
walked.
around.
It
I
takes your horse about 2 minutes to get you there.
All right.
rub
I just
myself with
kinda-
water.
Party.
I look around.
Takes a
gets
bath.
clean.
Is there a spot? to,
Elsyra, are you
uh,
getting clean?
Look,
Sure,
or
why
can you
not?
get from the
Party
top
gets
of the
clean.
waterfall
Yeah.
down to the end of it at all?
Yeah. Yeah. You can climb
yeah.
some rocks up to the top of the waterfall. It's not a very big waterfall. It's not like Angel Falls. It's like
It's just
a 5
yeah.
or 10 foot waterfall that's slow moving, that's pouring into, that's filling into the pool that then goes downstream.
I'm just gonna go like kind of climb the rocks and be there.
Okay. You successfully climb the rocks. Congratulations. You
Good job.
Yeah, you successfully climbed 5 feet up the
Way to go.
5 feet up the rocks.
All right. Well, I finish and get out.
Sweet.
Feeling pretty good, refreshed,
Yeah.
clean.
But probably been when was the last time you guys had a bath? Was it
Never.
I don't think we've ever. I think it was at
I don't know about
Spacia.
Pan had a bath
Yeah,
in
the
the bathhouse.
Spacia at
I don't know about
Marcus
never.
Marsden's
At
mansion.
Aspasia, yeah.
You had a wine bath.
I did that thing.
Oh yeah, then there was
Couple of them.
the party in the Ouija's
Or-
lands.
Yeah.
So stuff.
Yeah.
Orgies.
Fucking.
So everybody has a bath?
Oh, yeah.
Except Jelsira?
Yeah.
Who
Yeah,
does not?
I'm having a bath.
Oh, okay.
I think
Alright.
she saw everybody else go
Everybody
to the
gets
stream
clean.
and was like, I should probably go.
Well
too.
done. You guys feel nice and clean.
I want to hop on pestilence and just go down a little bit further on the stream.
Okay. You see
Kind
more
of
stream.
Go see what I
and
see and take
more
a little
forests.
little evening stroll with pestilence.
And then go down about 10 minutes. The stream eventually empties into the big long river that's about down probably about 30 feet. The stream is just pouring into the river that's flowing.
We just kind of look around and chill out.
All right. Well, that's what you see.
I go to bed.
I'm getting ready for bed. Before I do that, I'm just kind of stroking Lucy's mane and just kind of patting her on the
Aw.
head and just
Oh, Lucy loves it.
just having some bonding.
She licks your hand. And then
Ah.
Cedric gets jealous because he's not getting pets. And he says, "Where are my pets?"
Oh, I'm sorry, Cedric. And I start patting him on the
And
head.
then he licks your hand and he nuzzles into your hair and he says, "Thank you."
You're welcome.
I forgot what I named my horse.
I don't remember what you named your horse.
Did you name it?
Don't you have a notebook with notes
The
in it?
JJ.
Maybe it doesn't have a name.
No, it did.
Everybody's horse had a name.
Everybody's horse had a name.
I rode through the desert.
I'm sorry, I didn't write down the name of your horse.
I have things like Gelsira talked to her horse. I wrote these down.
Gelsira talked
Did you?
to Jenna's horse or Lux's horse.
Mhm.
At some point, we couldn't open a box.
Licks, 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 licks.
Oh yeah, that was the Hera when you guys were
Just open the
tripped out about the
box.
seal. Good times. Don't remember your horse's name, so give it a new name. Fuck it.
Oh, hold on. Ari's horse is named Anos?
Yeah.
Anos. Oh, I don't think I named my horse.
See, I feel like you.
I don't
might
think I
not
did.
have,
Keith.
which
Call
I
him
think
Keith.
that's
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
Keith.
Oh,
creepy.
hell no.
Neith, you have a horse named Keith. No, name your horse whatever you want, or don't give it a name.
Or don't.
It's
I know. I feel
irrelevant.
like maybe I didn't give it a name.
Yeah,
You
I
do
don't
you.
I
I'm
don't
going with
remember
that.
you giving it a name.
Neith's horse. That's what I'm going to call it.
Win a prize if Neith named her horse.
Yeah, that'll be a
Yeah.
fun.
Tweet us.
Yeah.
Super secret contest, right?
Yes. Super secret.
First one.
You guys have a pretty ventless evening. You have a beautiful night's sleep.
Nailed
The
it.
Temperature is perfect. It's a nice, gorgeous moon that shines down on you guys as you rest. And then you wake up the next day. Ari, make an insight roll for me, please.
Hell yeah. 17.
You remember the quickest way to the farm
Oh,
was to
shit,
take
yeah.
the animal path that went through the druid camp back down the hill, and it took you to the shrine of Artemis.
It's actually 20, sorry.
Oh, that's fine. You needed a 10.
Down the hill. Shrine of Artemis.
Yep. And then past the Shrine of Artemis was the farmstead where the girl that you saved said she lived. And on horseback along the animal path wouldn't take you very long, maybe half an hour.
Kitchen.
Nice. Hey, guys. I remember the quickest way to Alecto's house, the farmstead, is down this hill, past the Artemis Shrine. And then it's about 30 minutes by horse.
Sounds good to me.
Are we going to be going by the Artemis Shrine then?
Yes.
Did you
Yes.
say? Okay.
I like Artemis.
You're just going to stop there and do some shit, aren't you?
I mean, I pray, man,
Okay.
a lot.
You guys want to get going? Is Adoni around? Is she up yet?
Adoni's up. She's cutting wood
Yeah,
to
well,
store up.
let Adoni know we're leaving. Thank her for the hospitality. Thank you, Adoni, for your hospitality.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure seeing you all again.
You know, you were the first nice person that we met.
Ever.
Yep.
Well,
So-
Oh, yeah.
I was impressed that the four of you didn't try to kill me and weren't hunting me down for the war games.
Yeah, no,
that's
So
another thing.
That
Um,
played a big part in that decision.
well, we'll definitely be back. You can count on that.
Right.
You know, not to be a bother.
And then Adoni will kiss each and every one of you on the forehead,
Oh.
parting with Hera's favor, just a small little kiss on the forehead, as a mother would do to their child. And she says, "Go with the grace of the gods," and she gets back to cutting wood.
Keith is so uncomfortable at this point. Everybody's just touching her and ugh.
Thanks. Well, I go get
No
on
means
Anos
no.
and start, trotting away.
Mount up. Sweet.
I do the same.
Just
Same.
horse walking.
Dun, 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 dun.
So you guys make your 30-minute jaunt. You find the shrine of Artemis. You will see that it's not as worn down and beat up as it once was. It's actually accented with gold and ivory, and it looks like the weapons are real weapons that could be used, but they're made out of stone. And there is still, the door there that you can walk into. You smell incense, fresh incense burning. In the shrine, it looks like somebody came and cleaned this up or was mystically cleaned up, or somebody still worships here.
Probably a janitor.
Probably.
Custodian.
And you are free to go inside if you would like, or you can just pass on by. Makes no difference.
I just walk
one way or
on
the other.
in. I don't really care if they are coming with or not. And I just ask
On your horse?
Well, I put Pestilence outside, tie him up on
So you just
the nearest
dismount
thing.
your horse.
Yes.
Because it's already outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I
Puts it
go
further
She
outside.
walks inside, then puts the horse back outside.
Precisely.
She picks it up.
I shapeshift the horse into a moth and we go in together.
You can't do that.
I go in and just ask Artemis to help bless us in our hunt and toss a silver in the area and go back out.
Toss it around.
Just here you go. And then leave.
Fuck it.
Just toss it on the floor.
Hopefully
there is
there's
an
some
offering
kind of plate.
bowl. Yeah, there's an
Yeah,
offering bowl
yeah, in a plate.
where the incense is burning
But I
behind.
do it like a little flick.
Oh,
like a
okay. So
little-
you just flick it in.
She sees the bowl and she's just like, fuck.
Reggie!
Make a dexterity. Make
Saving throw.
an athletics. Make an athletics throw for me, please. Or athletics roll.
18.
So you flick it in with such a flourish that it hits the edge of the bowl and it begins to
Nice.
spin around the rim of the bowl, like up on end. And then it spirals into the wooden bowl and then clings as it hits the bottom.
Nice.
And then you watch the silver disintegrate into a puff of smoke. Your offering has been accepted.
Awesome.
Nailed it.
Thanks, Artie.
Don't call her Artie.
Thank you, Artemis.
There you go.
I'm not very couth. Hop back on Pestilence.
Yeah, you
catch
good?
up with the group.
All right.
Okay. So you guys continue on horseback. It's maybe another 2 or 3 minutes to the farmstead. And you guys, the party, will find the family working on their farm.
Nice.
Oh, hey,
You will
guys.
see what you presume is the father. He'll be in the field of crops. Looks like he's cutting down wheat with a large scythe or sickle type weapon. I need you 3 to make an insight roll, please.
18.
Who's us three?
You.
You,
I
and
never
Jelsira.
was a part of this.
13.
22.
You guys all immediately recognize this as the sickle of Chronos.
Nice.
Whoa.
You have seen it used quite often. In fact,
Oh.
you used it, and you used it, and Pan used it. So you 3 are intimately familiar with what this weapon is doing, this man is wielding as he's cutting down wheat.
Hey, guys, I'm pretty sure he's swinging that more than 3 times. I think that's Chronos. And I'm pretty sure
Chronos.
maybe my memory does not serve me correctly, but I'm pretty sure that I heard somewhere Chronos, like God of gods, dads, was Alecto's dad.
Is this a thing Lux would know?
Yeah, with a religion roll, but she's a cleric that's, I assume, proficient in religion. Because she's a cleric, she would need to beat a 5 on the dice. And I think her modifier beats that alone with her proficiency bonus right now. So she could easily make that roll. And especially being a cleric of Hades, she would have intimate knowledge of the lineage
Hades
of the gods.
family.
So Lux, do you think this is the father of Zeus then?
This is.
Wow.
telling
So
you.
the old man, the man stands about 7 feet tall.
Jesus.
He's as wide and as
Whoa.
broad as you are, Ari. His skin is a very deep, burnt copper. You can see age on his skin, like wrinkles, just natural aging. Sweat on his brow as he's just tending to his crops. You also see 2 other girls that you've never seen before, tending to sheep, cattle, goats. It looks like they're feeding the animals. None of them have acknowledged you yet. You haven't seen Alecto yet either, but you see the 2 other girls. And then Chronos will look up. Well, the man will look up and
All of a sudden.
Yeah. Will see the party, and he will stop working the fields, and he will wave widely to you guys and leave his fields to walk up to you.
Hail.
Well, I wave back, and how far away is he from us?
Probably about 40 feet.
Okay, I'm like looking up, like, whoa, he's tall,
He's super tall.
especially to me.
Super tall.
Hi
He's
there.
Super tall.
I wave.
Hail, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Howdy.
Welcome to my farm.
Thank you.
You've got a lovely farm.
It didn't always used to be like this.
Let me guess, was it the restoration of the lands?
It was. It was.
You're
and I
welcome.
hear that I have you three to thank for that.
Yep.
Yep.
You're welcome.
We did
Yeah,
that.
greatly
Sir,
appreciated.
It's nice to see you have your artifact back.
Yeah, it was missing for quite some time.
It looks good on you.
Well, I would certainly hope so. I used it to kill my father. Well, castrate my father. Not kill, but
Ooh, he must have been a real jerk.
the god of the
Sing.
sky was kind of a bastard. And then
Uranus.
he will offer to shake everybody's hand. He'll put his hand out to you.
I
And
offer my hand back.
Your hand is really tiny compared to his hand. It is a giant-sized hand, and he grips your hand, and his hand, surrounds your entire hand, and he shakes vigorously. And then he does the same for you,
And I go to offer him a piece of baklava as I do it.
and he has no interest in the baklava.
Didn't think so, but I got to do it.
Yep. And he will say, no, thank you, and then shake your hand vigorously, and he'll do the same
It's
to
an honor
you.
to meet you, Mr.
Nice.
Kronos.
And he'll do the same to you. Shake your hand. Yes, he sees you.
He is God.
Oh.
He is a god. He is the granddaddy of all
Wow.
gods. So the cloak does not hide you from his presence. And then after shaking everybody's hands, he'll call over to Tiffany, Meg, come meet the gentlemen and ladies that restored the land to its beautiful glory. And then Tiffany and Megara will put the feed down and run over to see you guys. And then Chronos will turn around 180 degrees and let out a big bellowing yell for Alecto. And he will
Alecto.
say, Alecto, your friends are here. Come say hi. And Tiffany and Megara have a big old grin on their faces as they run over to see who these heroes are. And then you guys will see Alecto coming from behind the farmhouse. The stream is back there as well. She was carrying some water buckets. Looks like she was getting ready to water the animals. These three ladies don't have the leathery bat wings or the blood coming from their eyes or the snakes from their hair. They look pretty normal. Alecto looks the way you did when you found her, like pretty plain clothes. She looks like the way you guys saw her for the first time when you got back to the lands and she approached you guys in the camp. She doesn't look like she's in a fury fighting form. They look relatively normal.
Nice.
Yeah. They're not always in that form if they don't need to be or want to be. But yeah, they look like they're pretty happy and pretty healthy. The wheat and corn looks to be their primary crops here on this farm. Farm's about 5 to 6 acres.
Humble.
You got 2 acres on one side that is the wheat, and then you have 3 acres on the other side that is corn. And then in front of the house, you have, a couple animal pens. Back behind the house, there's some more animal pens. There's also a stable. Looks like horses could be kept there
Oh,
if anybody ever needed horses. You are keenly and intimately familiar with this farmstead. The layout all looks the same, only it looks more vibrant and lush because you've been here before.
nice.
So the plots are all well defined. The fences are all upkept. The house looks the same. It's just the same as it was when you were here before, but only this time it's a nice, healthy farm.
Nice.
Cool.
Hi, Alecto.
Oh, Ari, hello. And then the 3 girls surround you 4 and they embrace you in a large group hug.
Nice.
Yeah,
I hug back warmly.
it's a nice
Um,
big family group hug. They're happy to see
I'm like,
everybody.
hi, my name's Gosira.
We know who you are.
Oh, okay.
I am Tiffany.
Hi,
Points
Tiffany.
the redhead. She says, I'm Tiffany.
Oh.
Hi, Tiffany.
And then the
Hey,
brunette
Tiff.
says, I'm Megara.
Hey, Megara.
And then you have Alecto, who says, you 3 know who I am.
yeah.
We do.
Yep, you're pretty
Did they
cool.
see me?
They do not. They do not.
I'm like,
Don't
this
have
is
to
our friend
participate.
Neve.
hello.
Shake my head.
And they hug a little bit tighter.
Fucking narc.
Megara and Tiffany break off from the hug. Alecto hugs you a little bit longer
Nice.
because she's happy to see you, healthy and whole and alive.
She's my best friend.
She is your best friend.
And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, Neith. I forgot. You don't want to be seen. I was just caught up in the moment.
Jelly.
They will surround the party and give them a large hug.
So we heard
yeah.
that you wanted to see us. What's
yeah,
up?
absolutely. I was hoping you guys would stop by before you went on to your next task. If you would like to come inside, please, we can sit and talk. I'd be
Sure.
very happy to.
Food.
You think we can have some breakfast?
There should be food cooking in the house now.
Oh, yes.
You are free to
I think
put your.
Cyrus' number one thought.
She's very food driven.
Food.
You're free to put your horses in the stables if you would like.
Oh, excellent.
That's
I do that.
Thank
That's
you.
what
I'll take
they're
you up
there
on that.
for.
I do that
and
as
we
well.
listen to the stables and put her up.
Come, Manos.
and Anos follows your voice
To the stables.
and follows you to the stables without you having to guide him by his lead. He just
That
follows you
wasn't
to the
bad.
stables.
Good horsey.
It's a very good horse. Everybody's horses are very, very good horses. You can give your horse verbal commands and it will follow them. You don't always have to lead them by their tackle to make them go in a direction. If you tell them to go to the stables and walk there, they'll follow you to the stables.
I take him to the stables and I give him a big hug.
Be back in,
Oh,
be
the
back in a bit.
Anos
Lucy.
leans
So
into you
sweet.
and he rubs his big fucking warhorse
Aw.
nose on your neck. It's a little rough because he still has his armor on.
Who cares?
Don't bother me.
If you four could make an animal handling roll for me, please.
I'm proficient in that.
I borrow you some
Jelsira, you
yours?
automatically pass. You don't need to roll.
Ah, sweet.
15.
Okay.
6.
Alexa's horse eats her.
Yeah.
15?
The three of you especially, realize that this armor has been on your horses for a long time. Probably take it off and let them relax a little bit.
I do
because
that.
Your Anos's armor especially is incredibly heavy, made out of that Damascus steel. And the padded leather armor on your horse, it's a little tiny horse. It you can feel the sweat through the padded leather.
Gross.
Same with your horse. The leather that you have on your horse, it's like a little sticky because of all the sweat that's underneath it. So you three can feel like, you know what, or you sense your horses sense to you guys that we would really love to get out of this armor and just breathe.
Yeah,
a little
good
bit.
call. I take the armor off Anos.
Oh, good
Yeah,
deal.
I do that
There's
too.
actually horse armor racks at the back of each
Nice.
one of those stables.
Nice.
It looks like these stables were purposely built and put here for horses that were armored.
Nice.
I do say to Lux, hey, Lux, you may want to check out your horse. I bet is getting tired of having the armor on. You may want to take the armor off.
Oh, well, I've never had
Oh,
a
yeah,
horse
you had
before.
plate mail armor on your horse, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
you
know,
could probably just leave it on. It'll be fine.
I've never had a horse. If you recommend it, I trust you.
I definitely recommend it.
Can I do that then?
Yeah, you can take the armor
I'm
off your
gonna
horse.
go ahead and take
There's
Jelly's
a
advice and
roll.
take the armor off. And
There's an armor rack back there where you
Yeah.
can place it. It looks like a wooden horse.
I just
It's,
kind of follow what Jelly's
got
doing
like
because
4
I
legs
actually
and
haven't done this
and a
before.
flat back and a part where you can put the head armor. And then your guys' horses all look happily and longingly at you guys like, oh, thank God that was getting exhausting. We appreciate because the armor's been on them ever since you guys got the horses after you killed the Nemean lion.
We're training them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Your
I'd
horse
pat her in the
is
head.
built for this type of thing, but it's nice every once in a while to get that extra weight. Your
Sure.
horse as well, it's nice to get the extra weight off. Your horse was not bred for long use of armor,
Gelsira.
but it doesn't have any problems with it. Yeah, sorry, Gelsira. And your horse also looks like it
Neat.
doesn't have any issues wearing the armor. It's just very happy to be out of it.
Like taking your bra off.
I take my horse's armor off, and then I look around and I ask Elsyra, are we supposed to brush them or something?
That's what I was wondering.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt, but
what am I supposed to do with this? I mean, they don't look great.
I mean, really, you just need to brush your tails every once in a while. But
Are there brushes in here?
Yeah?
Let's do it.
I mean, they would enjoy that. I do know that.
I
for
do
sure.
want to brush my I want to brush Pestilence and also check his hooves for or horseshoes for any nails or any
Alecto picks up the buckets of
obscurities.
water that she was carrying and fills the 4 troughs in the stable in front of each of your horses.
nice.
Thanks,
Nice,
Alecto.
fresh,
Nice.
cool stream water, perfectly clear. Looks like it's filtered somehow, either through sandstone or some such or another. And the horses, happily drink the nice, cool, fresh water. They begin to regain their stamina and their composure. Horses are looking really happy at the moment.
Nice.
Guys, don't forget, this is Rico telling you guys, don't forget to rest your horses every once in a while. They are not demigods like you guys are and don't have your
Ambrosia.
stamina. Yeah, and they've never had ambrosia. So don't forget, let your horses rest every once in a while
Thank
before
you.
they become not
Angry.
as useful.
You got it.
Ooh, I feel like we were just told by a powerful deity that we need to
And
rest our
then
horses.
Taking
Tiffany
it
and
as a
Megara
sign.
come in with some fresh feed and fills the feed buckets that are in the stalls. The horses happily go back and forth between feed, which is just mold up corn, and drink the water. And then
I thank them.
Yeah, thank you so much. Y'all are the
Yeah,
best
no,
hosts.
thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And then Chronos comes in with 4 salt
Whoa.
licks and
Jesus.
hangs them
It's
Wow.
a
on
4-star
the-
hotel for horses.
Right?
hangs them on the other side of the wall.
Can't wait to see what they got for us.
Because, the horses like to lick salt. It's fucking weird.
No,
Horses-
it's delicious. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Weird.
horses like
Salt is
salt.
the best.
I
So
like
your
salt.
guys' horses are
I'd
being
lick
pampered
a
at the
salt
moment.
lick.
There are
I'd get
brushes
down.
if you guys would like to brush your horses. If you
Mhm.
want to look at your horse's hooves, you can do so. It may be a little bit difficult for you because you've never done it before, but Jelsira would be able to give you a hand with an animal handling roll that she could easily ace, so I'm not even going to make her roll.
Jelly, would you mind? I want to learn more about my horse, and I want to make sure that his hooves are going to be good for the future. I
Uh,
want him to not be in pain and to do well.
I do that. I do that thing.
You help her look at the horse's hooves, and
Mhm.
all right, so there's
Yep.
like caked up dirt and mud that you could easily scrape out. The hooves don't look like they need trimmed or anything. They look like, because they were freshly cut when you guys got them, so they're still shaped really well. They aren't cracked or anything from the weight of you guys and the armor, but yeah, they could be cleaned out a little bit. There's some dirt and grass between the hoof and the horseshoe.
Any tools, but with the brushes to pick out the dirt.
There's like little tiny picks or chisels
Yeah, I
that are
just
probably
grabbed
about
one.
this
Yeah.
long, very thin.
You gotta
About
use your teeth.
7 inches long.
Yeah, about like
Yeah,
that. So
yeah.
you can
I
you
grab
can
a
clean your
chisel
horse's
and-
hooves.
Or Ari can
Just-
cast clean horse hooves.
I want Pestilence to know that I care about him.
Good job. Can we be done with the horses?
Mm.
This whole episode's going to be horses.
How's my horse looking after brushing it?
It's looking pretty. It's got a nice shiny coat.
Okay.
Suddenly
I put down
dirtier.
the brush and I don't know. Maybe I messed up brushing it and now it hates me. I don't know.
No, your horse doesn't hate
Roll
you.
for
Enjoy the brushing.
perception.
Okay, there you go.
It
and
neighs.
I leave the stable and
Head into the house.
head into the house.
Yeah.
I'm pretty hungry at this point, so
Sweet.
I'm going to the house.
Excellent.
Same.
Yep.
All right. So the 4 of you walk into the house.
Nailed it.
Behind you walks in Chronos. Behind Chronos walks in
Whoa.
Alecto. Then
He's
behind
huge.
Alecto walks in Tisiphone. And behind Tisiphone walks in Megara. Have you guys seen Fantasia, the old Disney cartoon? There is,
Mickey Mouse.
yeah, with Mickey Mouse. This scene specifically, there's brooms that are moving on their own,
Nice.
sweeping
Nice.
out the house and keeping it
Whoa.
clean.
Fun.
You see tea brewing over a fire that's burning, not from wood or anything. It's just a bronze-colored fire heating a tea kettle. There is fresh food on a spit that
Ooh,
it's turning
okay.
itself like an inside barbecue pit. None of this fire is producing smoke or anything like that. There's just busy housework, like busy farm housework being done all by itself, magically.
Mary Poppins.
I turn to Alecto and I say, hey, are there like tiny gremlins that are invisible doing this, or is this like magic?
No, this is magic.
Nice.
Well, I mean, not so much as magic. It's just godly power.
Sure. But they're
Yeah.
not like invisible gremlins.
No.
Okay.
I'm just kind of fascinated by the whole thing. I just want to inspect the fire up close. I just want to see, I'm just amazed by it. Just like,
I'm just
whoa.
getting excited about being a god.
There is no heat coming off of the flame,
Ooh,
which
lick it.
doesn't make sense why the water for the tea is boiling and the food is cooking. It doesn't feel hot. It doesn't feel cold. It feels room temperature,
Hmm.
but the food smells great. The
Ooh.
tea smells great. but there's no heat coming off the flame and no smoke coming off of the food. There's a chimney place, but with no smoke being produced, it's kind of feels like a lot of the shit in this house is aesthetic, really, for normies that would walk through. But for demigods, there's no pretenses. They aren't, caring that there are 4 demigods seeing their godlike powers at work in their house.
Yeah.
And as you walk through the front door, you notice a tingly bronze shimmer as you cross the threshold into the house.
Uh-oh.
Not dissimilar to the gold shimmer you saw when you walked into the Hydra pit. This would be familiar to mechanically a checkpoint for you guys, if it were, but it's bronze colored, not gold colored. It's colored like, and you only see it as you walk through the threshold.
I choose to save my progress.
Well, your progress is automatically saved.
Nailed it.
Auto save.
Good job.
Yep.
I'm out of save slots, so
Yes. Well, I mean, this PlayStation memory card only has 32 spots, so be careful.
God, I remember that shit.
Yeah, I do
That
too.
was so weird.
And Chronos will sit down. His 3 daughters will sit down. He'll invite you 4 to sit down, and he'll say, "Don't mind the ward. This is a safe haven. Welcome to my home."
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Is
you.
there a spot next to Tisiphone?
Yeah, there are.
I would really like to
1,
go
2,
sit
3,
next
4,
to
5, 6,
Tisiphone.
7. There are 10 spaces at the table. There are 8 of you, so there is spot for all 8 of you to sit around the table. And as you sit at the table, it looks like the table gets a little bit bigger to accommodate for all the people that would sit at the table.
Just
So-
convenient.
Yeah, it is. So Ari, when you sit down,
Anne
the table
would
gets a
love
little
this.
bit wider.
Nice.
When you sit down, Jelsire, the table gets a little bit longer. When you sit down, Lux, it gets a little wider and a little bit longer. And when you sit down, the table doesn't react.
That's awesome.
Chronos, your house is wild. I love it. This is cool.
This is
You gotta-
my little slice of my realm.
Well, it's awesome.
Thank you.
You got great taste.
it
Nope.
smells really good in here too. That food especially.
It doesn't it? Oh,
Yeah.
it's fantastic. I
Might
love
I
the
say
smell.
godly taste?
Yeah. And funny that you mentioned the smell. Amongst the smell of the food and the tea, you guys also smell sunflower. Just there's no sunflowers on the farmland anywhere whatsoever. There's no sunflowers in a flower box or anything. You just smell the food, the tea, and sunflower in the air.
Tisiphone, I mean, I'm sorry, but does your hair smell like sunflower?
No, that's just the air around the farm.
Wow, that's amazing.
That is an interesting choice of air smell.
It's our dad's favorite.
That's awesome.
Oh,
And then Chronos says, "Yes, it's my favorite."
That's very
I
classy.
mean, yeah, good taste.
Is it uncomfortable? If you don't like
No,
it,
it's
I can
awesome.
change it. Oh, okay.
No,
It's
it's,
just
we
my
love the
favorite.
smell.
it's incredible.
Yep, it's just fine.
Lovely.
Picked well.
Yeah.
That's
What's for dinner? Did we
Breakfast?
for breakfast? What's for?
I mean, I'm thinking about
Yeah.
dinner too.
I mean-
thinking ahead.
Oh,
So-
just asking. What's for dinner?
Dinner? Well, we haven't planned dinner, but we have breakfast cooking. For breakfast, we have some steaks from the cow that we have. We have fresh goat's milk. We have tea.
Mm.
We have some elderberry juice. We even have some sugar to sweeten your tea if
Uh-huh.
you would like.
adorable.
There is a rack of ribs that I was going to save for lunch, but if you guys would like, you can have that as well.
No, I wouldn't dare.
I
Don't
would.
don't tempt Gelsira.
No,
My mind's already made up.
you're
Rack of
welcome to
ribs
have
it
all of it
is.
if you would
Okay.
like. It's some of a little bit of everything.
She's just gonna eat it all
I
by
would
herself.
love I would love to.
Gelsira's like, what are
Make-
you having for breakfast?
We're all
This
gonna
is what
watch
I'm
horrified.
having."
Yes.
I'm gifted in the way of drinks, and I would like to notice all of these things and make everyone a little elderberry tea latte with all of the components and serve it to my buddies.
Okay. So you're going to kit bash some tea and goat's milk and elderberry juice?
Yeah, and a little cane in there,
Oh, okay.
and
Cocaine.
pass it out and say, "I've got a gift here. I'm good at putting drinks together.
I'll be the judge of that.
Please have some."
I take some.
I take it and I start drinking it.
It tastes awful.
This
Oh.
is
Why would
terrible.
somebody put tea and milk and juice together in a drink is absolutely beyond you, but it doesn't taste good. It doesn't sit very well.
Lux.
It actually would.
No.
No,
Real life.
no, it sure wouldn't. It sure wouldn't.
Okay.
It doesn't.
Lux, this might not be your calling.
Maybe not Lexus.
I drink it out of politeness.
Thank you.
I do not. I take a sip and I put it back down and go, that's god awful.
I try to sneakily. What's the floor made out of
Piss.
in this house?
It's made out of wood.
Butts.
Is there like a cat or a dog or anything?
There's no
around?
pets. There's no cats or dogs.
How fun would that be?
I was gonna try to like feed it to something else. See if they would. drink it.
See if what?
There's also bread and cheese if you guys want. It's cheese made out of goat's milk.
Mm.
I definitely take some of that.
So-
Yeah, I eat
goat
some
cheese.
cheese, some bread.
Yeah. Are you eating or drinking anything?
Alexis over here giving me the evil eye.
Oh no, I was just waiting on your answer. Sorry.
Oh, I was still trying to figure out how to get rid of this.
Just drink it,
Just
Jesus,
drink
or
in
put it
front of
down.
me.
Just dump it out.
Yeah.
I'm not
the floor.
actually. I'm
Maybe
not
not on the
actually
floor.
offended.
Rude.
Yeah, I mean
That'd
that's
be rude.
Why?
Yeah.
A magic broom will come and clean it up.
Do I see like a
Oh.
magic mop though?
Nope.
wow.
Just spread it around the floor.
It's like,
magic broom is just
how is a
spreading-
magic broom going to do anything with
You
a
can if you would like just have tea.
I mean,
Neith, if you don't like it, I'm not offended.
I just drink my tea.
All right. So
I mean,
everybody
and eat
eats
a
and
little
drinks?
bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. I'm glad you all did. Now Chronos doesn't have to insist. Cool thing here, because you all ate and drank at Chronos' house, you all will regain 2 HP that you permanently lost
Yes.
from death.
Nice.
And your death count
69.
will reset.
Wow, nice.
Yep.
Okay, I'll take that.
And as you're eating and drinking, you're seeing little bronze wisps coming off of the food and coming out of the drink. And Chronos is watching you all eat, and he smiles widely. And he thanks you for returning his sickle. Thank you for returning the sickle. I hope my contribution to your soul is a little bit worthy of what you have already done for us.
No, thank you. That's amazing.
Chronos, you're like the most humble god we've met.
You're kind of awesome.
The father of all of the gods. Neith, I have your HP at 78. Nope, sorry, 73.
Yes.
Ari, 75.
Now, yes.
Jelsira, 69.
Yep, that agrees.
Lux,
Nice.
77.
Mhm,
Got
nailed
it.
Excellent.
Whew.
Chronos, thank you so much for all of your hospitality. This is great.
Yeah, please, eat up, eat up.
I do.
And the more you eat, you guys will also become a little bit better on horseback. After a full breakfast, you guys will all be granted the feat Mounted Combatant,
Kitchen.
which you
Okay.
get for free. And on Mounted Combatant, these are your perks. While on your horse and fighting an opponent smaller than your horse, you have advantage on attacks, as long as you're, alive and conscious. If anybody goes to attack your horse, you can, as a reaction, force the attacker to attack you instead. And I'm pretty sure there was one other thing. Let me double check really quick. I think there was a third thing. Sorry, I should have had it written down, but I didn't.
I was always looking stuff up.
Underwater?
I can't keep
No.
that shit in my head.
Mounted,
Oh, yeah.
mounted
If your
underwater.
mount is subjected to an effect that allows it to make a dexterity save to take only half damage, on a success, it takes no damage, and then on a failure, it only takes half damage. So it benefits your horse as well.
Nice.
And Chronos, sitting there eating and drinking with you 4 and his 3 daughters, apologizes first and foremost for the horrible curse placed upon you guys of your demigodhood. It can't be easy on your souls anyway.
No.
I
No,
don't.
it's not.
I don't mind it.
Actually, this is the best I've felt in a while. But I also had a different kind of curse.
Interesting.
She was dead.
Your son actually saved me.
Son,
Which one?
daughter.
Hades.
Oh.
Them.
Thank you.
Jesus Christ.
Your child,
Oh. Hades?
Hades.
Yeah, they're fantastic. They should be joining us for lunch sometime in the near
Ooh.
Oh,
future.
I would love
In
to
the near
see
future.
them.
Maybe not today.
So I just have a question. What's up with your son, Zeus? Why does he have a problem with having so many children?
SEXing partners.
SEXing partners.
Is that a problem?
I mean, I guess it's not a problem. It's just, I'm just curious.
I mean, Chronos be fucking too.
I mean, it is a problem for Hera.
Chronos,
Yeah.
I want to thank you for also including me in all of your gifts and your hospitality, and nothing to do with the return of your.
Well,
You're
originally there was a fourth that we were waiting for, but I do not see him present. So somebody has to gain the benefit from the gifts.
Well, I
Better
will be.
you than it go to waste.
I will be glad to take it. I would like to take advantage of your hospitality a little bit more. Is there anything that you could tell us about a creature called a hind?
The hind?
Yes.
The deer?
Yes.
That's our next capture.
There's plenty I could tell you about the hind. And then he scoots his chair back and he puts his big old massive legs up on the table and he tips his chair back. The hind, one of my children's favorite creations, is quite the magnificent beast. It is a female deer with glorious
A drop of golden sun.
golden horns of a stag with 18 points on it. Its fur reflects the light of the sun. It has incredibly keen senses, can nearly outrun almost every god except Hermes, and as far as I can remember, has evaded every mortal and god that has ever hunted it except for one.
If you were tasked or, felt the urge to try to capture such a creature, what kind of thing, how would you go about it?
With wits and stealth.
All right, this is going to be on us.
Its senses are incredibly keen. If it picks up your smell on a breeze, if it hears a leaf or twig crack, it will bolt.
Do you know where we might be able
Pass the
to
pouches.
acquire some stag urine?
I can make you some right now.
Stag urine?
Yeah. Just seems like a good
I mean, you could
camouflage.
go out in the woods and hunt a
Hang
stag
out with
and
a stag, have it piss on me.
get peed on, I guess.
For free?
I mean, they don't accept currency of any such.
Mm.
Does in that train of thought, do you think the hind gives a fuck about stags? Would stag piss make it horny to stick
No,
around?
not
Yeah,
even at all.
Didn't think so.
But it might think that it's normal to smell stag urine.
Maybe from one person, but 4? Its senses are incredibly keen.
Mm.
And when I say keen, I mean incredibly keen. It is a divine creature.
Beyond animal.
How big is it? You said it's pretty big, but I'm just curious.
It is
So-
pretty big. It's about 15 feet tall and about 8 feet long.
Jesus Christ.
It is a massive divine creature.
Not hard to spot then.
No, not at all. Easy to find, impossible to catch.
Do you know if it has any particular type of food that it likes? Any?
It doesn't eat.
Okay.
Not like the Nemean lion ate.
Is there a way that you know of to get it to fall asleep or something? Because we're supposed to actually just capture it. We're not supposed to kill it. So we need to make it come back with us.
I know of no way to put the heavenly stag to sleep now.
Cool. Can anybody here make a cage? Like a nature cage? Raped by nature cage?
I mean, I could maybe entangle it in vines, maybe.
That could be useful.
Put it in the half bag of holding.
And it suffocates.
Yeah, this is going to
Great.
take some planning, I think. You have to
Yes.
be careful about
I
it.
agree. We have to ask permission first anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, do you know who the new mayor of Aspasia is?
No, I don't go to Aspasia.
Okay.
Do you remember which way Aspasia is from here?
Yeah, you know exactly which way it is to
Gotcha.
Aspasia. The 3 of you know
Up the
exactly which
only
way it
road.
is.
The only road.
Yeah,
West,
you,
probably.
You guys know, you 3 know exactly where Aspasia is from here.
Actually, it should be east.
It is. It's east. It's east down the only road.
Literally.
Yeah.
It's one road.
Say,
West of the
Alecto.
woods, east of the space.
Yeah.
Hey, Alecto.
Yeah.
I was thinking, it might be cool if you joined us on our travels. Is that something you'd be into?
Oh, I don't know. That'd be up to my dad.
Hey, Chronos.
Yes.
Can Alecto join us on our travels?
If she wants to. That's up to her.
She's my best friend.
And then Alecto beams at her father and runs over to him and gives him a big ol' hug and knocks him in the chair over, and they land on the ground because he was leaning
Aw.
back in his chair. And she places kisses on his cheeks and his forehead. And she says, "Oh, thank you so much, Father." And he says, "No, it's no problem at all. Just don't forget your duties, my fury of vengeance."
Nice.
And
Beauty.
she says, "No, never." And then she gets up off of her father, and he stands himself up in his big-ass frame and puts his legs back on the table. And then Alecto comes over and sits next to you, beaming with a big grin on her face. Congratulations. You guys now have a permanent NPC in your party.
Nice.
Whoa.
A fucking fury.
Nice.
Really easy. All you had to do was that. Just ask.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
And Chronos
Good job, Ari.
says, because of your actions in saving her from what would have been sudden death from those of your kind,
Yeah, sorry about that.
I have no problems with her continuing with you, especially now that she has her powers back. In fact, she should do you all quite well.
Excellent.
Alecto, do you have a horse?
No, I can fly.
Oh.
You've seen me out of my guise.
Yeah.
But Ari also has quite a large horse. I
Yeah.
could always ride on the back of his if I wanted to.
That's true.
Ari and Alecto riding on a horse.
F-U-C-K-I-N-G.
Okay, I was
Whoa,
going that way
whoa,
before,
whoa.
but you know.
Gee whiz.
While on the horse.
Ooh, reverse cowgirl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, while you guys are enjoying the rest of your breakfast and everybody is getting settled and Alecto has decided to join the party, there will be a loud banging knock on the door coming from,
Like a cop knock?
yeah, like a 5-0 knock.
Butthole
Ooh, I don't like
puckers.
that.
And seeping under the frame of the door is a wispy, black, ashy smoke
Ari, don't touch it.
and a pungent smell of sulfur begins to fill the air,
I run over to the smoke.
almost drowning out the smell of sunflower. And then the door swings wide open. And that'll
I
do
get
us
on
this
my
evening
knees.
for this episode of Some Would Play. Listen next week as the party continues on their adventure and welcomes their new visitor. Thanks for listening, everybody. Bye.
I'll bet it's Poseidon.
Bet it's my god.
Thank you for listening to Some Would Play, a production of the Outsanity Network. Join us again next week as the story continues. Find us online at www.somewouldplay.com and be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter at SomeWouldPlay. Deborah is at Sonyataki. Rico is at R1C0. Jenna is at Jenna Toll. Daphne is at Dafterthought. And I am Psychedelic M. If you enjoy the show, please tell your friends and share it with others. And remember, in real life, you needn't roll for initiative, so just seize it.